Legendary singer Ella Fitzgerald will forever be known as the First Lady of Song, but it's her backstory that is just as captivating as her beautiful voice. Now it is the subject of a new book by best-selling author, Emmy Award winner, and Grammy nominee Jeffrey Mark. Jeffrey, welcome.
I am so excited to be here. You know, I'm a Baltimore boy.
I heard you were.
I'm coming home for the first time in years, and WMAR was always my favorite television station.
Obviously you're a very smart man, so we are very happy that you're home and back here. Tell us about this book. What led you to write a book that many are calling the premier book about Ella Fitzgerald, the premier biography about Ella Fitzgerald?
Well, first of all, thank you for the kind words, because I have a passion to write about people who are the very best at what they do. And when it comes to singing, you know, the wonderful classical and jazz pianist and arranger Andre Previn once said, if you're talking about your favorite bass player, your favorite pianist, there can be a discussion. If you talk about who's your favorite singer, that conversation can't go 1 second longer unless you say, oh, you mean besides Ella Fitzgerald? She's the best. She's the top notch.
And you did 28 years of research before you wrote this book?
28 years to get this together.
And I know that you got the approval, the blessing of the Fitzgerald estate and the foundation. How important was that to you to get that blessing before you released this book?
I think it gives me the confidence to know that I'm saying the right things, I'm telling the right story, I'm telling you everything you need to know, but I'm doing it with respect and with love, so it's not dramatized. It's like I'm not skating the issues. There are some important dramatic issues here in her life, and I don't make them a drama, but I tell you what you need to know to understand the woman.
And so what will people find out? I mean, don't give it all away. Of course, you want people to actually read the book.
We want you to buy the book, folks, yes.
Buy the book, read the book. But are there any little nuggets that you can give us to, you know, entice us a little bit?
I think hearing that as a young person, Ella was physically abused, sexually abused, literally tortured. Before she's 15. And yet she doesn't allow that to stop her from becoming this legend. I think that story is fascinating. And everybody's a big Marilyn Monroe fan. And you find out that they were girlfriends, that Marilyn taught her how to take her girl power and use it. Years before the term girl power was being used, Marilyn showed Ella the power she had as a woman and how to use it to her best advantage.
All of these relationships.
And of course, Frank Sinatra. There are stories about Frank in there. And she worked with everybody. So if you have a favorite person, there's going to be a story in the book about Ella and that person.
Well, a lot of surprises, and a surprise for people when they buy this book, because there is a deluxe CD, right?
I am so excited about this. I did a show at the Grammy Museum about a year ago with Patti Austin, wonderful jazz singer. And I ran into the music people, the people who have all the different record labels. Turns out they're all under one label now. So I said, could we get some in the book? Well, months of negotiation. We have 2 CDs in the deluxe edition. One is all studio, one is all live, because Ella's the most live recorded person in history. And they're sequenced exactly the way Ella would have.
Oh, wow.
And it's from her entire career, from the late 30s to 1990.
Jeffrey Mark, I could talk to you all day.
We're done already.
I wish I could. But I want people to get this book, and I definitely want them to know, because the proceeds from that deluxe edition, part of the proceeds, are going to be donated to the Ella Fitzgerald Charitable Foundation. So if you want more information, of course, go to www.ellafitzgerald.com. Jeffrey, thank you so much. Glad to have you back in Baltimore. Don't stay away so long next time.
It's a pleasure to be home.
All right, we will see you right back here right after this. Stay tuned.